Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as our processional begins. Mace bearer, you may proceed.
Executive Director, Mark Hu, the Gillets are assembled. The convocation is now in session.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael Marcoux, and I have the privilege of being the Executive Director of the Capital District Educational Opportunity Center, also known as the EOC. Tonight is my favorite night of the year, not because I get to speak, although anyone who knows me knows that I love to speak. Tonight is special because it's about people. It's about perseverance. It's about resilience. Most importantly, it's about you. Now, if you've spent any time around the EOC, you've probably heard us talk about opportunity. After all, it's in our name. But something I've learned after working with adult learners for more than 20 years, talent is everywhere. Potential is everywhere. Dreams are everywhere. Opportunity is not. That's why educational opportunity centers matter. Opportunity opens the door, but your resilience and determination are what carried you through it. Because opportunity is only the beginning. The real challenge is continuing forward when life gives you every reason to stop. And let's be honest, many of you know what difficult looks like. Some of you balance jobs, families, caregiving responsibilities, and school all at the same time. Some of you faced financial challenges, transportation barriers, food insecurities, health concerns, housing instability, or obstacles that nobody else in this room even knew about. Some of you came to the United States seeking opportunity and a better future. Some of you returned to school after years or even decades outside of the classroom. And many of you sat in class wondering this simple question: can I really do this? Tonight, you have your answer. You can, and you did. Not because it was easy, but because you refused to quit. You know, when people think about resilience, they often imagine some grand, heroic act. I think resilience looks different. I think resilience looks like setting your alarm for 5 a.m. and getting up even though you're exhausted. I think resilience looks like showing up to class when nobody would have blamed you for staying home. I think resilience looks like hearing that little voice whisper in your head, maybe I can't do this, but deciding not to believe that little voice. Resilience isn't one extraordinary moment. It's hundreds of ordinary moments when you choose to keep moving forward. And every graduate sitting before us here tonight made that choice again and again and again. That's why tonight matters. Because the certificates you earn represent more than the completed coursework. They represent sacrifice, they represent determination, they represent courage, and they represent something that nobody can ever take away from you. The confidence that comes from proving to yourself that you can do difficult things. In fact, your greatest achievement tonight will not be the certificate you earn. It's the person you became while earning it. Because now you know something about yourself that you may not have known before. You know that when life gets hard, you can keep going. You know that obstacles can be overcome and that setbacks are only temporary. And you know that the limits once placed on you were never really limits at all. Before I conclude, I want to recognize the family members, friends, faculty, staff, and community partners who helped our graduates reach this moment. Thank you for believing in them, supporting them, encouraging them, and sometimes pushing them when they needed it most. And to our graduates, take a moment, look around this room. Look at the people rooting for you. Look at the people who are proud of what you've accomplished. This room is filled with people celebrating your success. But what I hope they're really celebrating is who you became along the way. Because the story of your life is not defined by the obstacles that you face. It's defined by the fact that you keep moving forward no matter what. There will be moments in life when the path ahead feels uncertain. And there will be moments when success feels far away. There will be moments when you question whether you're capable of reaching the next goal. When those moments come, remember tonight. Remember what it took to get here. Remember what you overcame and proved to yourself. And then remember this: you are capable of far more than you think. Tonight is proof of that. I am incredibly proud of you. I cannot wait to see where your journey takes you next. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journey. And tonight we celebrate this well-earned accomplishment. So congratulations to our graduates of 2026. And now it is my privilege to introduce Hudson Valley Community College President, Dr. Michael Brophy.
Good evening. Great to see everyone here. On behalf of the entire Hudson Valley Community College community, welcome to campus, and to our graduates, of course, congratulations to the class, the EOC class of 2026. I am honored to celebrate your achievements alongside our elected officials, SUNY Chancellor John King, a great friend of our campus and the EOC, our dedicated EOC faculty and staff, and all the family who are here. And I think I'm going to keep this brief. Is that okay? You think brief? Okay, 3 things. How's that? So first, to our students, please know how proud we are of you, of the many sacrifices we know you made to complete your program. I'm guessing some of you worked while you were at the EOC, am I right? Raise your hand if you worked. Okay, all right. I bet you some of you raised some children while you were at the EOC. How many of you have children? Okay. I bet you some of you might take care of your mom or dad. How about that? Raise your hand. Okay, should I keep going or should I stop? Stop? Go? Okay. Great, did you say great-grandmother? Okay, quit bragging. Look at that. Okay, but we're going to get you up on stage here today. There you go. Number 2, we got a lot of proud parents here, right? Let's see the parents. Raise your hand. Parents of our graduates. All right. Hey, come on, a little louder. Behind these graduates, we know there are great parents. How about spouses and partners? How many spouses and partners do we have? All right, good, good. Now, there's a little girl about 4 years old, so I can't We can't forget the babies, right? How many children are here of our graduates? Children's? All right, good, good, good. We got grandparents? Good. All right, good. Grandparents, good. All right, and I'm sure should I stop there or should I keep going? Okay, I'll stop there. How's that? But finally, and I know that you're bonded. You're bonded because you made things together. And this is what a mentor once told me, that Michael, when people aren't making things, they're breaking things. And I have found that to be true. And I know many of you in your programs specifically made things with your hands. Am I right? You made things with your hands, but you also made deep friendships. Am I right? You made friends, probably lifelong friends, because you bonded together over making things. And I know who helped you. So let's have those Capital District EOC faculty and staff please stand, and I want you to thank them. Please stand. Capital District EOC folks, please stand. Yeah? All right, come on. All right. Great job. And I personally want to take the time to thank our great supporters from this great university system in the Empire State and all of its leadership who are here tonight. I know how much you support our program and how proud you are of our students as well. So on behalf of the entire community again, God bless you, God bless the EOC, and God bless all of your families. Thank you so much. I'd like to call forward the chair of our Board of Trustees, Neil Kelleher.
Thank you, sir. We must be in this book someplace here. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Class of 26, welcome. Congratulations. Before I forget, I need to take a selfie in case my wife wants to know where I was tonight. So if you don't, make sure everybody smiles, okay, please. You're not smiling. Let's see. All right. Thank you. I can sit down now. It is truly a privilege, though, to be here and represent my fellow trustees and to congratulate all of you in the class of 26. Tonight is a celebration. Wonderful to see so many family members, friends, faculty, staff, and supporters all gathered together. As you move forward from tonight, I would like to share a simple thought. Success is rarely a solo achievement. Every one of us depends on people who encourage us, challenge us, support us, and believe in us before we fully believe in ourselves quite often. None of us reaches important moments alone. That is why gratitude matters. I hope tonight gives you an opportunity to reflect on the people who helped you get here and to thank them for the role they played in your journey. And as you move forward, I hope you will look for the chance to be that person for someone else. A mentor, a colleague, a friend, a family member, someone who listens, someone who encourages, someone who simply shows up when it matters. Over the years, I have learned that some of the most important moments in life happen through ordinary human connection. A conversation, a word of encouragement, a willingness to listen. Those simple acts can change a life. I know that because I've experienced that in my own life. I'm a person in recovery. I've been in recovery almost 30 years. Thank you. 30 years a day at a time, you know. And I have the privilege of serving as a New York State peer advocate and working with folks who are suffering those same challenges that I suffered decades ago. But sometimes the most meaningful thing we can do or I can do for someone is to simply let them know they don't have to do it alone. So if you know or think you know of someone who may be struggling from the horrible disease of substance use disorder, do me a favor and just say something. Open your mouth, you know. The worst you're going to do is maybe somebody be upset with you for 10 minutes. The best that happens is you might change somebody's life, okay? You may indeed save their life. So in closing, I want to thank you for allowing me to be here tonight. I want to thank you for choosing Hudson Valley's EOC, and I hope to see a few of you folks on campus here next year. And again, just enjoy tonight, celebrate, do some partying, not too much partying, but enjoy. And God bless, thank you for being here, and go Bills, okay? Yeah. I have no idea where we are in this book.
Thank you, Chairman Kelleher. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Tamara Frazier, Associate Vice Chancellor for Workforce Development and Upward Mobility and Executive Director of the Black Leadership Institute at the State University of New York.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to offer some brief remarks tonight. To President Brophy, it has been a pleasure working with you over the past year. I truly appreciate your leadership and the great partnership between Hudson Valley and the Capital District EOC. To the Hudson Valley trustees, Capital District Advisory Council, other stakeholders and partners, thank you for your unwavering support and advocacy. To Mr. Mark who, can we give him a round of applause? In the past 6 months, you have hit the ground running here at the CDEOC, and I stand here in admiration of your leadership. Thank you for all that you do. To the faculty and staff, thank you for ensuring our students leave with the necessary tools to not only be educated, but empowered as well. We appreciate you. Chancellor King, thank you for joining us on tonight. Your presence and continued support has been greatly appreciated. I remain inspired by your personal story and your dedication to upward mobility. To Governor Hochul, the state legislate, those who proudly represent our Albany and Capital Region legislative delegation, without your financial support year after year, this would not be possible. I want to shout out my EOC directors from Schenectady, Bronx, and Manhattan. Thank you for making the trek to be with us on tonight. And to my UCAWD family, thank you as well. To the family and friends seated here today, thank you for all your loves of act and kindness to help us to get to this day. Before I take my seat, I want to share a brief parable. There once lived a wise man who was known for knowing the secret of life, and two young children decided to test his knowledge, and they said, "What is the secret to success?" Without saying a word, the wise man took the two kids to the lake and led them down to the shore, and he walked with them until eventually they were underwater. The children began to gasp and say, "Why did you do that? We were drowning." And the wise man said to them, "Before I pulled you out from the water, what was the most important thing in the world to you?" And they said, "We just wanted to breathe. We needed oxygen more than anything else." And then the wise man said to them, "Exactly. When you want to succeed as badly as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful." That parable always sticks with me because it tells me that success is not about luck, but it's about an inner drive and a necessity to move forward. When your goals become as vital to you as breathing, surrender to doubt, surrender to fear is no longer an option. When you desire to be a part of the class of 2026 at the Capital District EOC, you find yourself doing the necessary work to succeed. And that's why we're all here tonight, because you all persevered. Class of 2026, today is the day that you move from a student to a graduate. Today, you join a successful EOC alumni community that has been growing strong for the past 60 years. Congratulations on a job well done. Each of you have a personal story interspersed with setbacks, dreams, and triumphs. Even though I don't know you all personally, I know there's one defining thread in your stories, and that you all desire something new, something that will help you go from good to great. Remember, as you graduate on today, that perseverance is your oxygen. When you feel like you're drowning in challenges, push upward anyway. Remember that each setback is just a temporary submersion. Remember that you're not defeated. You're simply gathering the strength to move forward. I look forward to hearing your success stories as you continue in higher education, the workforce, or both. Do it knowing that you have allies, a community, and champions cheering for you along the way. So as I take my seat, please know that on behalf of the SUNY Board of Trustees, the SUNY System, University Center for Academic and Workforce Development, and the SUNY community at large, you are truly deserving of this moment of recognition. Continue to be bold, be courageous, be focused. The world awaits all that you have to offer. I wish you nothing but the best wishes for your future, and just remember that your best days, including today, are ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Frazier. It is my honor to introduce our Chancellor today. Dr. John B. King, Jr. is the 15th Chancellor of the State University of New York, the largest comprehensive system of public higher education in the United States. Prior to his appointment as Chancellor, Dr. King served as the 10th United States Secretary of Education under President Barack Obama, President and CEO of the National Civil Rights Organization, the Education Trust, and as New York's first Black and first Hispanic State Education Commissioner. Chancellor King understands the unique power of public higher education, crediting his teachers with shaping and changing his life. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Chancellor, Dr. John B. King, Jr.
Thanks so much, Michael, for that kind introduction. Good evening, everybody. I want to thank all the outstanding educators and public officials who are here with us, the Hudson Valley Board Chair Neil Kelleher and the other trustees who've joined us, President Brophy and the Hudson Valley team, Tamara Frazier from SUNY System, and all the wonderful folks who work at the EOC. I love these EOC commencements because they are exactly what SUNY is all about. Your success is everything to us. All of your accomplishments are signs that SUNY is fulfilling one of our core promises, to be an engine of economic opportunity and upward mobility. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the friends and family members celebrating with our graduates. Completing any academic or career program takes determination, hard work, and sacrifice, and your loved one likely leaned on you for support throughout their journey to today's commencement. So this ceremony celebrates all of you as well. Can we have a round of applause to say thank you to the family and friends who supported you? Now, one of the things I love most about visiting with our students across our 64 campuses and all of our EOCs is hearing about the people who made a difference for you. And so I want to ask us to give a round of applause to the faculty and the staff and the peers who mentored you and supported you on this journey. Now, for me, the EOCs and the mission of the EOCs and the mission of SUNY more broadly so resonate with me because I'm only standing here today because education saved my life. When I was a kid growing up in Brooklyn, both my parents passed away when I was little. My mom when I was 8 and my dad when I was 12. And in the period when it was just my dad and me, my dad was struggling with Alzheimer's. And so home was incredibly scary and unstable. I didn't know what my father would be like from one night to the next. Some nights he'd talk to me, some nights he wouldn't say a word. Some nights he'd be angry, other nights sad, sometimes violent. And the thing that saved me was New York City Public Schools. I was blessed to have a series of teachers who made school a place that was safe and compelling and engaging. I remember Mr. Osterwell, my teacher in 4th, 5th, 6th grade. I remember him and his class like it was yesterday. We read the New York Times every day. We did performances of A Midsummer Night's Dream, Shakespeare in elementary school. We did a performance of Alice in Wonderland where I was the rose in the garden with big red felt petals sticking out of my head. And I remember those things so clearly because school was the one place I could be a kid when I couldn't be a kid at home. He poured into me. He gave me the opportunity to imagine a better future. He saw me. And it's because of his support that I was able to be a teacher and a principal and Secretary of Education for President Obama. Because of his support that I'm Chancellor of SUNY today. But after my dad passed when I was 12, I moved around different family members in different schools. And I struggled the way a lot of young people who experience trauma as kids struggle. And I got in a lot of trouble in high school. And I got in so much trouble that I actually got kicked out of high school. I'm the first person to be U.S. Secretary of Education to have been kicked out of high school. But I was lucky that, again, there were teachers and a school counselor and family members who were willing to give me a second chance, who were willing to invest in me, who were willing to see me as more than the sum of my mistakes. They could have looked at me and said, here's a Black or Latino young man struggling in school, no respect for authority. What chance does he have? They could have written me off, but they didn't. They had more belief in me than I had in myself. I was lucky to have educators who were in the seeing business, who saw me and invested in me. And I know that the Capital District EOC is in the seeing business. This is a community that sees the full picture of all that students come here carrying with them. The struggles, the barriers, the difficulties, but also the hope and the potential. And they respond to that with acceptance and patience and grace. I think about Edie Bijwas, a student in the Math 1, Language 1 program who moved from Bangladesh to America. She has a physical disability, didn't graduate high school in her home country, and has consistently worked to further her knowledge of the English language. Despite the obstacles she faces, Edie shows up at the EOC every day and continues to make progress in her studies. Her good nature, her perseverance, her hard work epitomize the characteristics that make EOC students so incredible. This is also a community that sees the extraordinary steps some students have to take to succeed once they get here, often because they've lived it too. One of the students I've had the pleasure of meeting first at caucus weekend was Michael Rivas. You'll hear from him in a bit about his story. That's right. Cheer for Michael. I think about our mace bearer, Tom Glasser, his passion and dedication. Tom actually earned his bachelor's degree in technology education at SUNY Oswego. He's been teaching in the building trades program right here at the Capital District EOC for the last 30 years. Now, the Capital District EOC has been in existence for only 60 years, so that means that Tom has been here for half of the existence of the EOC, helping hundreds of students discover their passion and find their way into the skilled trades. Like Tom and Mr. Osterweil and so many other teachers and mentors, the Capital District EOC staff can see possibility and potential in students beyond what they can see for themselves. And best of all, this is a community and a graduating class that sees the ripple effects of setting an example and aspires to pay it forward. Yasmin Hunter is a student in the academics program who returned to school while working through anxiety and other challenges that often affected her confidence in the classroom. Over time, she persevered through those challenges and has made remarkable academic progress in a short amount of time. And in the process, she has become a confident classroom leader who willingly helps and encourages her peers. So today I want to commend each and every one of you for seeing and supporting each other. And I want to ask for your continued commitment to paying that forward. Because places like the EOC, we can't fulfill their full promise if people don't know what the EOC has to offer, that they qualify, that despite facing personal challenges, they too can earn a GED or learn new skills or earn credentials that will open doors to a promising future. So I want to challenge you to spread the word about the Capital District EOC. Tell folks that there's this opportunity to advance in their lives, to learn new skills, and they can do it tuition-free. Each of you knows someone who could benefit from the Capital District EOC. Each of you sees someone else in your community who could use a mentor or a helping hand. You can change their life just by sharing your story of getting to this day and this moment. So as we celebrate the Capital District EOC's first 60 years of building brighter futures at tonight's event, the next 60 years are looking brighter than ever. And we always say there's a place at SUNY for every New Yorker. And that place is still here when today is over. So even as you celebrate this moment of recognition, this moment of graduation, we hope you'll continue your educational journey at Hudson Valley Community College, and then after that at SUNY Albany or SUNY Empire or another SUNY four-year institution. Know that today you not only graduate, but you become a part of the SUNY family. And we are here for you to continue your education and your growth. So, to the Capital District EOC class of 2026, congratulations. I'm immensely proud and inspired by what you have achieved, and I can't wait to see the impact you make as your paths continue to unfold. Thank you for the opportunity to join me.
Thank you, Chancellor King, for your powerful words. I would like to take a moment to thank the SUNY Chancellor for his ongoing support of EOCs across New York State, the entire SUNY University Center for Academic and Workforce Development team for their leadership, Dr. Brophy, the Board of Trustees, and the leadership team at Hudson Valley Community College, my fellow EOC directors that traveled across our state to be here, as well as all our community partners for your support. And now it is my pleasure to invite our Capital District EOC Associate Dean for Instructional Services, Mr. Alton Campbell, to the podium.
Thank you, Mike. Good evening, everyone. As the Associate Dean for Instructional Services at the EOC, I have the pleasure and privilege of working with my instructional services staff to educate and support our students. I am proud to introduce tonight's student speaker, Mr. Michael Rivas.
Good evening, everyone. Am I supposed to? Yeah. All right. As the Associate Dean of EOC, I have present. Okay. He ain't flipping for me, you all right? So, good evening. Good evening, everyone in EOC. 26 graduate, you already know. You know the vibe. Yo, I just want to say thank you for everyone to make it here today. Even the ones that couldn't make it, you know, I know their hearts is here, and their hearts is here for y'all. My name is Michael Rivas, and I'm excited to be here and proud to be here sharing this graduate with another graduate, my daughter Mariana Rivas. I spent my life letting my life circumstances and my misguided choices define who I am. The street hustle, gang banging, drug dealing, convict, inmate, and ex-convict. I twice let the blessings slip out of my life. The first time, when Mariana was born, she was 4 years old. And I was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Went to Rikers Island, then I went up north. When I got out, I understood why Mariana didn't want to see me or speak to me. It broke my heart. Less than a year, I fell back into my ways. I ended up back on Rikers Island, back in the correctional facility, back doing time, 7 years this time. The last 3 years spent in solitary confinement. Nothing can prepare you for an inhumane experience of solitary confinement. I would not wish it on no one, not even my op or my. I owe it to my fiance for helping me through it all. The letters she wrote me, the photos she sent, her voices, hearing her voice, her lovely voice on the phone was my lifeline. She came to see me every visit, no matter what. It was snow, sleet, or hell, she was on that visit. Before I was released, I made a promise to myself to stay out, to define my life on my own terms, and to do what it takes to find my way back into my princess life. When I got out, I found a way to make a little money by selling food in the neighborhood, where it felt good to get my money on my own, but I was barely getting by. It was my father, let his soul rest in peace. Daddy, I love you. He gave me the advice to truly go ahead, and he told me to find a steady job to motivate me to go back to school. He encouraged me to make more than just a living. He encouraged me to make a life. And that's what I have done. While Mariana pursued her dreams, becoming a cosmetology and got her own storefront, I earned tirelessly to get my GED. I found more just my way at EOC. I found a voice. I became a member of the Student Government Association, and I used my voice to share my dream born out of a nightmare. I proposed that the EOC could create a leadership and support group for former incarcerated students and others negatively impacted by the justice system. Now that I got my GED, I would be studying welding at EOC. And once I accomplished that, I would go to Hudson Valley to earn my business association degree. I plan on opening up my own welding company, eventually hiring other people who have been justice involved and who are looking to build a better future. I have came a long way. I'm standing here before y'all as a living proof. We all have the power to define and improve our lives. I am honored to be tonight's graduation speaker. I have so much to be grateful for. I want to thank my teachers. Mario, he the best. You know that? Christine, I love you. And nobody knows, but it's so crazy how the universe works. And this is not on here, but I know Christine from when I did my prison time, and she was my teacher in prison. And I come back, and she's still my teacher. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate you. And I want to thank my fellow students that support me and everybody that encouraged me in EOC. Y'all all helped me. Y'all made me a better person today. Like, I look at everybody, I try to help everybody, I try to listen to everybody, and being the president of the school, I try to make a difference some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Even when Thursdays, we didn't have lunch. You know who brought that back? You know who brought that back? And most of all, I want to thank my grandmother. She's sitting in the back. She been justice involved, and she showed me I could be a better person. Like, and I thank you, Grandma Gloria. I want to thank my mother-in-law, my sister, my fiance, Ashley Webb. She helped me through everything. She stood by me. Even when nobody believed in me, she believed in me no matter what. And she's still pushing. And I want to thank my daughter, Mariana. She motivated me. She pushed me. If it wasn't for her, I don't even think I'd be here right now talking to y'all. I couldn't have done it without y'all. And y'all had my back when nobody been there. Y'all been through it all. Together, we can use and be the change we want to see in ourselves, into each other, into our future. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Another round of applause for Michael. Michael's story is a powerful testament to the ability people have to change the trajectory of their lives when given the opportunity. As a small token of our gratitude, I'm pleased to present you with this certificate of appreciation. Mari, what do you think about that? Before we finish celebrating tonight's milestone, let's take a brief look back at the faces, stories, and moments from the past year that made this journey unforgettable. And now the moment our students have all been waiting for. I will ask our ushers, Mr. Kevin Sprague Alvarez and Miss Ray Hunter, to prepare our students to approach the stage. It is my pleasure to invite Miss Amy Conley to announce our graduates.
Irvina Felismas, vocational prep and certified nursing assistant. Shanice Cherry, high school equivalency. Khalid Gale, security 8-hour and 16-hour. Dawn Watson, pre-high school equivalency. Antonio Vargas, pre-high school equivalency. Tina Anderson, medical office administration. Christopher Cohen, vocational prep and building trades. Mohammed Rizi, pre-college prep. Jihada Kabia, security guard, 8-hour and 16-hour and high school equivalency. Kim Lane, vocational prep. Crystal Rodriguez, phlebotomy. Mamadou Baldi, college prep, ESL 3. Kusan Quevi, pre-beginning ESL. Leah Colvin, pre-high school equivalency. Aziz Mahboub, pre-high school equivalency. Le'Veon Van Alstyne Legrone, security, 8-hour. Jasmina McCall, medical office administration. Diage Crenshaw, phlebotomy. Egypt Mayo, phlebotomy. Mary Wolf Arenado, phlebotomy. Janelle Morris, phlebotomy. Aisha Milton Williams, voc prep and phlebotomy. Lydia Velez, phlebotomy. Guadalupe Martinez, certified nursing assistant. Taylor Swanson, certified nursing assistant. Alana Bean, voc preparation, certified nursing assistant. Moshali Leverens, certified nursing assistant. Opie Cruz, high school equivalency and phlebotomy. Jasmine Wise, fundamentals of culinary. Naheem Morgan, fundamentals of culinary. And what program? E.E. Khan, high school equivalency. Sierra Courtwright, natural hair. What? Jenna Mackenzie Duell, natural hair. Katisha Princess Nave Richardson, natural hair. Kaylee Barber, Voc Prep. Maisha Dobbs, natural hair. Herman Cobbins, security guard 8-hour and 16-hour. Baquisha Anderson, phlebotomy. Irene Barcia, phlebotomy. Lita Marquillo, Voc preparation and phlebotomy. Jazir Jackson, fundamentals of culinary. Cheryl Elaine Davis, math preparation and high school equivalency. Jocelyn Crispin, building trades. Tiffany Bowman, high school equivalency. Jason Jones, welding. Josiah Santiago, welding. Morningstar Howell, welding. Yabdil Santiago Jimenez, welding and welding upgrade. Tiana Lassiter, natural hair. Tariq Rivera, security guard, 8-hour. Darius Johnson, pre-high school equivalency. Amanda Harris, phlebotomy. Cassandra Wellworth, high school equivalency. Nyasia Roberts, medical office administration. Trinity Velez, vocational preparation. Sylvia Secession, high school equivalency. Kay Moe, ESL 1. Felicia McConnell, certified nursing assistant. Valletta McIntyre, certified nursing assistant. Alondra Moya, certified nursing assistant. Shalimar Ortiz, certified nursing assistant. Charlize Cherry, phlebotomy. Quinetta Rouse, phlebotomy. Vera Pittman, Voc preparation and phlebotomy. Jordan Terry, fundamentals of culinary. Ladrea Bell, fundamentals of culinary. Katita Williams, phlebotomy. Heaven Green, natural hair. Naya Tarver, math preparation. Yasmin Hunter, intro to high school equivalency. Danielle Jackson, pre-high school equivalency. Isaiah McNair, high school equivalency. Kiama Neely, certified nursing assistant. What program? Darlisas Urabaya, certified nursing assistant. Brianna Sissio, Certified Nursing Assistant. Jules Lofton, College Preparation. Danielle Williams Burke, Welding and Welding Upgrade. Anthony Furon, Welding and High School Equivalency. Lanaya Harris, Cosmetology. Barbara Curtis, Cosmetology. Catherine Kirkley, Cosmetology. Hazil Tolan Mink, Electrical Technician. Nalius Tolan Mink, Natural Hair. Tiffany Simpson, Vocational Preparation and Security Guard, 8-hour. Cassandra Mercado, Pre-High School Equivalency. Louis Oyola, Pre-High School Equivalency. Christy Walker, Pre-High School Equivalency. Gwendolyn Jackson, Pre-High School Equivalency. Idea Powell Dickerson, Cosmetology. Micaiah Brown, Vocational Preparation. Leonie Ford, Phlebotomy. Evelina Stevens, Pre-High School Equivalency. Jalissa Carty, Vocational Preparation, Medical Office Administration. Jody and Karsten, Pre-High School Equivalency. Hosna Namadi, Cosmetology. Michaela Marcella, Cosmetology. Zaylee Sotelo, Cosmetology. Bridget Engel, Cosmetology. Leah Irvin, Pre-High School Equivalency. Chris Malene Mahia Marte, Cosmetology. Riley Edmonds, Cosmetology. Lauren Bibbins, Voc Preparation and Cosmetology. Taisha Cham, Cosmetology. Kareem Stevens, Building Trades. Nasir Frazier, Building Trades. Tyshawn Jackson, Vocational Preparation. Rahmeen Brooks, Welding. Angel Rivera, Pre-High School Equivalency. Khalil Mays, Welding and Welding Upgrade. Douglas Jensen, Welding and Welding Upgrade. Logan Topolowski, High School Equivalency. Topolowski. Cameron Geary, High School Equivalency. John Lang, Vocational Preparation. Dante Young, Vocational Preparation. Rashad Tyson, Electrical Technician. Omar Al-Kaswani, Electrical Technician. Marquise Knight, Electrical Technician. Sean Maple, electrical technician. Ryan O'Melia, electrical technician. They'll announce it. Shaquille Harris, electrical technician. Casper Hooks, electrical technician. Louis Bruno, pre-high school equivalency. Denzel Malcolm, building trades. Lexus Parker, cosmetology. Lakeisha Solomon, vocational preparation. Desmora Delaney, cosmetology. Kelly Cruz, phlebotomy. Riley Patrick, phlebotomy. Tejan Murray, math preparation and high school equivalency. Sierra Riley, medical office administration. Jeliza Bermudez, high school equivalency. Makai Eason, welding. Satakaya Pompey, building trades. Jabriz Alexander, floor technician. Romaine White, intro to high school equivalency. Colin Deneau, building trades. Mark Doziel, building trades. Ronnie Franklin, building trades. Deron Belburden, building trades. Divine Henderson, welding and welding upgrade. Shatik Chambers, building trades. Daquan Gross, building trades. DeAndre Lee, building trades. Leandre Wilson, electrical technician. Chanel Thomas Watkins, high school equivalency. You can also say Fifi with Alifa. Is it Nicholas? Yeah, Nicholas. How do I say the first name? Alifa? Alifa Nicholas, fundamentals of culinary. Martika Brooks, vocational preparation. Sharice Mitchell, phlebotomy. Lucian Garcia, pre-high school equivalency. Latifa Palmer, building trades. Melissa Henry, certified nursing assistant. Riley Straight, cosmetology. Aaliyah Rockford Hinkle, cosmetology. Paris McCoy, high school equivalency. Alana Sturdivant, cosmetology. Ashley Guldenstein, phlebotomy. Sparkle Logan, phlebotomy. Brianna Zesson, phlebotomy. And Quinette Lisboa, certified nursing assistant. Chelsea Spinelli, phlebotomy. Sarah Gaffori, phlebotomy.
He told me to tell you high school equivalency. And then with Mariana together.
Michael Rivas, high school equivalency. And Mariana Rivas, cosmetology. Autumn Atkins, cosmetology. Kaylira Batiste, cosmetology. Michaela Gilman Lavoie, cosmetology. Thank you.
Wow. Another round of applause for all of our graduates. By virtue of the completion of your program of study, you are now a program graduate of the Capital District Educational Opportunity Center. As the final step in this process, you will signify this honor by moving the tassel on your cap from right to left. And now, to be sure you are fully prepared for the shining future ahead of you, please put on your new alumni sunglasses and rise for a class photo. Sunglasses photo. Don't forget to smile. To all guests, please remain in your seats until all of the graduates have exited. We will conclude our ceremony by having the platform party exit the stage first, followed by our EOC faculty members, and then students, one row at a time. And now I ask our mace bearer to formally close our ceremony.
This convocation has concluded.
Right here, Tom, Mike.
This convocation has concluded. Congratulations.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air like shake, shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 break. And the faker's gonna fake, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet. And that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own. I'll make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Ain't got no time for no haters. Just live your life. Don't tell them where it'll take ya. Just live your life. Cause I'm a paper chaser. Just living my life. My life. My life. My life. Just living my life. My life. My life. My life.
Never mind what haters say, ignore them till they fade away. Amazing they ungrateful after all the game I gave away. Safe to say I paved the way for you cats to get paid today. Still be wasting days away now had I never saved the day. Consider them my protege. How much I think they should pay? Instead of being gracious, they violate in a major way. I never been a hater, still I love them in a crazy way. Some say they sold the yay and know they couldn't get work on Labor Day. It ain't that black and white, it has an area that's shaded gray. I'm west side anyway, even if I left today and stayed away. Some move away to make a way, not move away cause they afraid. I brought back to the hood, and all you ever did was take away. I pray for patience, but they make me wanna melt they face away. Like I once made them spray, now I can make them put the K's away. Been thugging all my life, can't say I don't deserve to take a break. You'd rather see me catch a case and watch my future fade away. Peace.